thank you so much for inviting us into your classroom today to talk about sea turtles. This nest was laid on the last day of June, June the 30th. It was laid at night. She left us 5 clues so that we know what kind of sea turtle this was. The first clue comes from the track that they have. Each species has its own particular track that they make when they hit the water. They all consist of 2 parts. They all have a smooth part and then ridges, like a lasagna noodle. And we can tell from this track that she laid that she is a loggerhead. She has the smooth from the plastron, which is where the hard shell from her belly rolls, and then she has the ridges. All of them have ridges, but her ridges are alternating, meaning that when she hits the sand, she's swimming, almost like she's swimming coming up. So we know from her track that this is a loggerhead. We can also tell from her track that she was small. Normal width of the crawl is 36 inches. We've had turtles that was as large as 48 inches wide, and then we have her who's 29 inches wide. So she's small, but it's okay. It's like with people. People are different sizes. It's all in their DNA. It has nothing to do with her age, nothing to do with the fact except that she's a small turtle, just like there are some large people, small people. There are same thing with the turtles. The third thing that we can tell from her crawl is that she is a tippy-toer. She's so small that when she comes ashore, she doesn't just plop down and drag the wide plastron, which is normally a foot wide. Since she was only 29 inches wide, then she comes up on her hind feet, and that's how she comes in. So we call her a tippy-toer. So she's a loggerhead, she's small, and she's a tippy-toer. From her nest, we can tell 2 things from her nest. We had to relocate these eggs because they were when we found them, they were already in the water from our water table. So we got permission from wildlife to move them. From the eggs, the fact that she laid eggs, we can tell her age. She was obviously 25 years old because they don't start nesting until they're at least 25. They can live to be 80. So we know from her age, she's somewhere between 25 and 80 years old. The only way you can truly tell the age of a sea turtle is just like with a tree. You know, with the tree, you have to cut it, look at the cross section, and count the number of rings, and that represents the years of growth. Same thing with the sea turtle. When they are deceased, you can cut off the flipper, do a cross section, and if you count the rings, you can tell their age. So all we know is that she's 25 to 80 years old. So we know she's at least 25 years old. The 5th thing that we can find out from her eggs, is that when we had to relocate her eggs, we had to count them. She had laid 107 eggs. Normal, healthy turtles will lay between 100 and 110 eggs. So we know that she is in that range. We had another turtle a couple years ago who laid 156 eggs. Then we had another one who laid only 63 eggs. Well, what's the difference? Why such a wide range? Well, the wide range has to do with their diet. Their diet determines the number of eggs that they will have in each of the clutches. They're going to nest 3 to 4 times, and they'll have about the same number of eggs in each of those clutches. Hers will probably be around 107. So the one that had 156 has to do with diet. That one obviously that one was a health nut. Ate at a healthy spot, which probably the healthiest place is going to be oil rigs. Ate good shrimp, lots of jellyfish, cracked open a lot of shells, and ate mollusks. This one was very, very healthy. The one with the 63 eggs did not eat a healthy diet. Probably not too far out here in the Gulf is where her favorite restaurant was. She mistook shrimp and would eat cigarette butts instead. Instead of jellyfish, she was probably eating some plastic. She was eating a lot of trash. So that's what limited her number of eggs. This one, though, we know ate a healthy diet because of the 107 eggs. Hope that'll let you know some things about our mama turtle. The team calls her little girl because of her size. Hopefully she'll return to us. And thank you so much for your donation so that we can keep her baby safe.